as Camp Contraband, 1864 through 1865. During the Civil War, many of Tennessee's 275,000 slaves abandoned farms and towns in anticipation of the approach of the Union Army. In the summer of 1862, as the army of General Ulysses S. Grant entered the heavily slave-holding territory of West Tennessee, hordes of hungry and poorly clad fugitive slaves surrounded the Yankees. Grant ordered Chaplain John Eaton to requisition surplus tents, blankets, rations, and tools, and establish a camp for the fugitives who had been supplying forced labor for the Confederate Army as teamsters, construction laborers, and body servants. As property, the African Americans were considered contraband under the Confiscation Act, thus the name Contraband Camps. Between December 1863 and December 1864, when the Union Army temporarily lost some areas to invading Confederate armies, contrabands from small towns were placed on railroads, cars, and relocated to Memphis, Nashville, and Chattanooga. The contraband camps became the foundation for post-war African-American neighborhoods and for the institutionalization of African-American society in Tennessee. These camps facilitated the process that produced the rapid urbanization of the former slaves, most of whom had lived in rural areas. In 1863, the Freedmen's Department of the Army was established under John Eaton to manage the camps. In March 1865, Congress created the Bureau of the Freedmen's, Refugees, and Abandoned Land, the Freedmen's Bureau, to assist the contrabands and make the transition to freedom. In late 1865, the Bureau initiated a program to relocate thousands of freedmen from the camps and back to the countryside, but the former slaves and their descendants continued to pour into the city, establishing a pattern that eventually led, according to the 1990 census, to over 80% of the African Americans in Tennessee living in urban areas.
I think of my neighborhood as a fairly complex to live because it has